What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video here on Madden 23. And today we are back with another fantasy draft rebuild, but I kind of want to make this a experimental series today. So today I want to find out, does speed kill in Madden 23? Does it absolutely win a championship in this game? That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be doing a speedy fantasy draft. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I'll explain it once we get in the video. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new around here. As always, greatly appreciated. Especially drop a like if you want to see more fantasy draft rebuilds. So today we're going to be drafting the fastest players possible, basically. So we're going to find out, does speed help in Madden 23? How much does speed matter? So we're going to be drafting the fastest players at each position, or not each position, but you get what I'm saying. So we're going to go for the fastest person on the board while still being a good overall. I'm not going to just take like John Ross, who's a 75 overall at the top, obviously, because he's fast. But, you know, we might take him still later on. Who knows? So let's get into the draft. Let's see what pick we have. And then we're going to go whatever's the most important position to take at that time and whatever speed they have. That's what we're going to do. So let's jump right in. Let's see what pick we get. We get the pick at number 16, which is right in the middle. Tyreek Hill, right before we're about to pick, goes off the board, which kind of sucks. But like I said, we're going to go from speed rating each time. So Jalen Waddle sitting here with 97 speed. You got Jonathan Taylor 94 speed. You got Terry McLaurin here, Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry obviously would be fun, but honestly think I have to take Jalen Waddle here at number 16. He's probably gonna be the fastest player we have left here. So Jalen Waddle, welcome to the team. 23-year-old superstar wide receiver, welcome to the squad. Jalen Waddle, I reach, but I don't care. I want Jalen Waddle. He stays a Miami Dolphin. Okay, next pick, fastest player we can take here. So does speed matter? Marquise Brown, 97 speed. Might take him as well. So we got Marquise Brown and Jalen Waddle as the two fastest wide receivers. And then hopefully we can come back and draft like Denzel Ward and Patrick Surtain, which would be really nice. And then maybe even like, you know, JC Jackson. So let's grab Marquise Brown here, 97 speed. Whoever our quarterback is going to be able to throw deep bombs to both of our wide receivers. So obviously we're reaching, but it doesn't matter. I told you I was going to be taking the fastest players available, and that's what we're doing. So we got Jamel Dean, got Denzel Ward still here with 94 speed. I think we have to take him 100%. Unless if we got Sauce Gardner, who's been amazing in real life, 92 speed. Devin White, 92 speed middle linebacker. AJ Terrell here as well. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take Denzel Ward, man-to-man, 94 speed corner. Welcome to the team, Denzel Ward, 91 overall. So we've drafted wide receiver and corner so far. And then I might take another corner here, honestly, because, you know, that's obviously going to be the fastest players. Got 98 speed, Jamison Williams as well, but I don't want to reach for him just yet, obviously. Brandon Cooks, Tyler Lockett, Jeremy Chin is here. Devin White is looking really appealing to me. And then, like, Sauce Gardner is looking great, too. But a 92 speed middle linebacker, I think, is way too good to pass up. So Devin White, I'm going to take him here. Way too quick not to take him as our middle linebacker. So that's two offensive players and two defensive players, which is good so far. But let's, you know, try to find an offensive player here. So Trayvon Walker, 88 speed, left outside linebacker. Somebody I could take, but I mean, he's a 78 overall. I might be reaching at that point. We got Asante Samuel. What overalls do we have left here that are fast? Andrew Thomas, even as a left tackle, or that's player age. My bad. We're not speed rating. Speed rating is where we're trying to be. So Jamel Dean, 94 speed. L'Jarius Sneed, Shaquille Griffin, Mecole Hardman, 97 speed, and then Jamison Williams. But I want to draft either of them. Jamel Dean's looking pretty good to me. Calvin Ridley, obviously could take him, 93 speed. Drafting the fastest guys possible. So I'm going to go ahead and draft Jamel Dean, I think, with 94 speed, 84 overall corner, which, welcome to the team, Jamel Dean. Very, very happy to have him. So Jamel Dean is going to be our other pick. So that's three defensive players. We're going to probably draft up until round 10, and then round 10 will simulate the rest. So I'm just drafting the fastest players in the top 10. So I'm going to wait for Jamison Williams in round 10. Hopefully I can get him, because a 98 speed wide receiver is going to be amazing. But now we got like Tony Pollard, who's 93 speed running back. And we do need a very fast running back. So Tony Pollard is looking really good to me here. Brandon Cooks, we could take him. But I might take Tony Pollard out. Isaiah Simmons as well. Jeremy Chin. Give me Jeremy Chin. We need a good safety. Jeremy Chin is giving me a really nice selection as well. And then Tony Pollard is probably going to be my other guy I take, which obviously this isn't the best overalls. Like I said, we're finding out the speed matter, at least in the first 10 rounds. That's what we're kind of doing here. So Shaquille Griffin, also 94 speed, still sitting there. Isaiah Simmons, Tony Pollard. I've drafted so many defensive players, though, that I feel like I should, you know, kind of balance it out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. offense or defensive players, but defense matters. It does matter. We haven't taken a quarterback either yet, so that is probably not great. But we'll figure it out. I honestly kind of want to take, low-key kind of want to take, who was I looking at? Shaquille Griffin here. 94 speed cornerback, zone corner, but the speed is there. We also have 95 speed Dante Jackson. Shaquille Griffin, 84 overall, though. Or, like I said, I could take Tony Pollard, who's 93 speed running back and looks like the fastest running back in the game. So give me Tony Pollard. It's not ideal, but you know what? We're going to make him an amazing running back for this team, and he'll be amazing. So I like that pick for us a lot. Once again, James Williams still there, still on the board. You got Lewis Seen, Kadarius Toney, Justin Reed, Isaiah Simmons. 93 speed linebackers. We could take another linebacker, which I actually might just do. We do need another free safety as well, which we have Lewis Seen, who is a 93 speed free safety. Kind of like the idea of him. Run support, free safety, 93 speed. Give me Lewis Seen or Lewis Kine. I don't know how you say his name, but he's going to have very, very amazing speed. Okay. So like that, I've said speed way too much. You get the point. I don't know why I keep saying speed. You guys get that. So Mecole Hardman. Oh, looks like James Williams is gone, but Mecole Hardman will still be very solid. I think I might take Isaiah Simmons, and then I think I'll take Mecole Hardman in the last round. I think that's going to be my last selection. So Isaiah Simmons, we'll take him. 93 quickness there, speed, you know what I'm saying. And then round 10, last selection here. We're going to see what quarterback the game drafts for me. Wow, they took Robbie Anderson, 96 speed, I think is going to be the last guy I would take. So going to take Robbie Anderson here as our third wide receiver, and I'm going to let the CPU draft the rest. So how much does speed matter? We're going to find out. You see all this? This could be you. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on your favorite players that you love watching each and every Sunday. Let me show you how it works. Prize Picks is available on mobile or desktop, and they pretty much have every sport you can absolutely imagine. NFL, NBA, soccer, CSGO. But since we're an NFL channel, we're going to go ahead and talk about the NFL for a second. So let's say I want to go Derek Carr and Patrick Mahomes over on both of them. 2 players gets me up to 3 times my money. But if I wanted to go even crazier, let's say I want to do 5 players, throw 5 players in here. You can go up to 5 players, which that's going to 10 times your money if you get all correct, which you can go flex play. Even if you get 4 right, you still get a little bit of money in return. Now, I will tell you, I have started with $100 in here, and I'm up to $500. Prize Picks has been so much fun for me this year. If you want to go ahead and sign up, link is down in the description below. Use code Crushables. They're matching your deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. So if you deposit $100, you get $200 to work with. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. All right, so we are officially out of the fantasy draft. We came away with an 80 overall squad, 83 defense, 81 overall. So let's go take a look at what our roster looks like after the CPU drafted the rest for us. It is loading. It is loading. Is Madden going to crash on me early on here? Or are we about to find out what team we have? Hopefully, it does not crash. Great start to the video. We're officially out of the fantasy draft. 83 overall defense, 81 overall, 80 overall offense. So we drafted the speediest team we could in the first 10 rounds. Let's see what the roster is looking like. Teddy Bridgewater's our quarterback. Not ideal, I will say. But we have Jalen Waddle. We have Robbie Anderson. We have Marquise Brown. Isaiah Likely at tight end. Caleb McGarry. Our offensive line is absolute buns, honestly. Pollard is your running back. Teddy Bridgewater being your quarterback. Tyler Huntley, actually, I think is pretty quick. How fast is Tyler Huntley? We might even start him over Teddy Bridgewater. This is actually perfect. He has 87 speed. So you know what? Let's start Tyler Huntley. Why not? The man is just like Lamar. We've seen him play a little bit. So we're going to start him over Bridgewater. Although, I don't know if Bridgewater's deep ball accuracy would be a little better, because obviously we need to be able to throw a deep ball. Deep accuracy for Tyler Huntley is 72 deep, which isn't ideal. And then let's see what Bridgewater's is. I'm going to assume it's a little bit better. 72, and then Bridgewater's is 81. So you know what? As much as I would like to start Tyler Huntley, I do need a deep ball thrower. So Bridgewater, I'm going to put him back in. Okay, so that's your offense. Let's take a look at the defensive side of the ball. We have Devin White, Isaiah Simmons, Sheldon Richardson, Jerry Tillery, Dean Lowry, Jamel Dean, Denzel Ward, Jeremy Chin. I'm actually going to change this to a 3-4, I think. I think I want to run a 3-4 since we took Isaiah Simmons and Devin White. I think that's going to make a lot more sense. And then offensively, I don't even know what the best. We got spread, run and shoot, air raid, West Coast spread. I guess West Coast zone run is we're going to run on the offense side of the ball. So that is going to be our 2 scheme fits. And now that we move the defense the way we have, taking a look at it, you're going to have Devin White, Isaiah Simmons, your middle linebackers, Andrew Van Ginkel, Gardeck, Denzel Ward, Lewis Seen, Jeremy Chin, BJ Hill, Sheldon Richardson, Jerry Tillery, Dean Lowry, and Jamel Dean. Not too bad. I'm actually really excited about this roster. So we're going to simulate season number 1 with the 10 fastest players that we could draft in the first 10 rounds. We're going to see how it goes. Obviously, we still have more work to be done. Bridgewater being our quarterback is not really what I want it to be going forward, but hopefully we can find a way to fix that in the future. So at the end of the season, after drafting the fastest team we possibly could in the first 10 rounds, we go 5-12, end off the season on a very bad note. So not great, not ideal at all. So we went 5-12. Offense was 2019 NFL. I'm assuming having Bridgewater at quarterback probably had something to do with that. Defensively, 2013 NFL. Bridgewater 35-12 actually didn't have a bad year, so maybe it wasn't his fault. Tony Pollard 980 yards, 9 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Waddle, Isaiah Lockley, Robbie Anderson, Marquise Brown had, a lot of touchdowns and a lot of yards, but not enough, I guess. Sacks wise, 4 from Ojulari, and then 3.5 from Isaiah Simmons, 3 from BJ Hill, and then 3 from Sheldon Richardson. So not a great season whatsoever. And then I want to ask you guys real quick, if you're still watching at this point, comment down below if you would like to see me do some experiments in Madden 23 where we put the fastest players at each position and then simulate and see how good they can do in a simulation. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun as well. If I could just, import a custom roster with the fastest players at each position. We could do like the tallest player at each position. Like things like that sound like a lot of fun to me, but I don't know if that would be your guys' cup of tea because obviously I've been primarily rebuilds. And that wouldn't be necessarily rebuilds. That would be, just kind of experimenting and, you know what I'm saying. Imagine if you guys would like that, I would do it. Basically, is what I'm trying to ask. So let me know if you'd be interested in something like that. We have $123 million to spend. Denzel Ward, Jeremy Chin are free agents we need to worry about. Everyone else, I'm not too worried about, obviously. So let's go ahead and start up top, which obviously we want to keep both of them. So Jeremy Chin and Denzel Ward. I'm going to give Denzel Ward his fat contract. He is going to play for a new team, which is not going to happen. Jeremy Chin actually at least has interest in coming back to me. So hopefully we can go ahead and make that happen here. So he is back, and I will franchise tag Denzel Ward, who's going to cost me $19 million, which that's okay. Denzel Ward is back. That's what matters. So we got our 2 guys that we wanted back, and hopefully we can go to free agency and sign a quarterback or trade for one, because I want to get a quarterback on this roster that's going to help us out. I don't want to have to draft one, so if we just need to trade for a quarterback, I will. Looking at the roster as of right now, if we keep looking at it, offensive line needs improvement 100%, so that also could definitely help. Isaiah Lockley actually was pretty solid at tight end, and defensively, linebackers are great. The D-line isn't terrible. The secondary is pretty good, so I think our offense needs more help than our defense. I'll say that. So let's try to, help the quarterback position out. Let's try to do what we can here. So Tyrann Mathieu here, TJ Hawkinson, Kendall Fuller, Chris Lindstrom. So already offensive lineman looking at that. Zach Wilson could actually be really nice. He actually would be a really good addition. So let's start off with Chris Lindstrom, though. 100% would want Chris Lindstrom. We need O-lineman very badly. So we'll go ahead and go with Chris Lindstrom here. Colton Miller, also another guy I wouldn't mind at 27 years old, a left tackle. Definitely could use his services here. So Colton Miller, Chris Lindstrom to start things off. Like that a lot. Quandre Diggs, Marcus Davenport, Chris Boswell, Jabril Peppers, Graham Gano, Isaiah McKenzie we don't necessarily need, Austin Hooper, and then Matt Gay, which we don't really need him either. Nothing like that. Anthony Averett. Okay. Let's go for Zach Wilson, though. We need a quarterback, and I don't get Zach Wilson all that often. So we can get Zach Wilson to be our QB. I'm down for that. So we have competition here. I don't want him to sign Mariota or Minshew, obviously. So we're trying to get Zach Wilson along with Chris Lindstrom, and then Colton Miller. We have competition at every single position, which is not great. So very player-friendly for Chris Lindstrom. Let's boost up our salary here. And I don't know if we'll get any of these guys. We're number 1 offer on him now. Zach Wilson, I do want very badly. So I'm going to go ahead and give him another contract offer. So Zach Wilson, Chris Lindstrom. We're still not in the lead for Zach Wilson. And then Colton Miller, I'll give a little bit of a boost to as well. So I don't know if we get any of these guys, but, we're going to give it our best shot. Zach Wilson, we might actually get now. Let's see. And we got Zach Wilson. We did not get the other guys. So we got our quarterback. Zach Wilson, not too bad, but we did not get a single offensive lineman, which isn't great. But we do have the draft, which we could use to our advantage. Do we have any good offensive linemen left? No. So this feels like a all offensive lineman draft, which is something I normally wouldn't do. But when you need offensive linemen and you're desperate for some offensive line, you got to do what you got to do, right? And then left outside linebacker, do we have anybody that could play like D-line? Zaven Collins would be, a good middle linebacker, but don't need him. Tyus Bowser, 83 speed, and then Gardeck, which is on our team. But if I could put Tyus Bowser on the D-line, I guess I would give him an offer. So I'll offer him a contract, and then Is there like a good corner still available? We got Darius Williams. We got Greedy Williams. Give me Greedy Williams. 93 speed, Greedy Williams. Sign me up for that. That's just going to add another good corner to our depth. And that's going to be nice. So, Greedy Williams has competition here. And then we have competition on Tyus Bowser as well. So, it's not easy getting these guys, I guess. So, Greedy Williams going to go ahead and offer even more here. Hopefully, we can kind of, boost up Ellis out of LSU. And you got, so yeah, we're still not even his number one offer. So if we don't get either of them, it's not going to hurt my feelings. So we don't get either of them. So the only guy we get in free agency is Zach Wilson. And that's it. But we did need a quarterback. So Zach Wilson is our quarterback, which I do like. Tight end, Isaiah Likely is literally playing right guard for us because that's how bad our offensive line is right now. But we're going to fix that. And defensively, I still don't mind the defense that much. We tried to get another guy, but it didn't work out. So let's just head to the draft and let's just draft O-linemen. That's all we can really do. Get the pick at number 3 overall, which is actually kind of crazy. I forgot we were that bad, to be honest with you. So at pick number 3 overall, we probably have Bryce Young still on the board, which we could have taken him. We have Peter, we have Jalen Carter. I honestly feel like we should take we could take Paris Johnson, obviously. We probably should take Jalen Carter here. We do need D linemen, and I am going to take Jalen Carter to start things off. We have BJ Hill, but Jalen Carter is still very talented. And then we could take like Broderick Jones in round 1. Actually, I guess we have another round 1 pick. I don't know what trade that's from, but you know what? Sign me up for that. So round 1 pick number 19. We can grab a O lineman here now. So Eli Ricks, which actually wouldn't be too bad to grab him. We have Okafor. We have Broderick Jones, which I do want to take him. So Broderick Jones is going to be my first pick here. O lineman is needed, and he's going to be the first O lineman we take. So feeling good about that. That's going to be a tackle we definitely needed. And now we can kind of get a guard here somewhere. So, or even a center. If there's a center available, we take him as well. We got a guard, which I know he's actually terrible. I've taken him in the past. Will McDonald. So we could just move, not draft a guard. We got Robinson still here as well. I mean, getting him in round 2. I know I have Tony Pollard, but Robinson, I think, just makes so much sense here. Don't know his speed, but you know what? I'm taking Robinson. Bijan Robinson, or Bijan Robinson, however you say his damn name. Welcome to the team. Bijan Robinson. Round 3, pick 3. Let's go take a center, hopefully, if we have one available to us. But so far, I'm loving this draft. Jermaine Burton, we don't need it. We could take Derek Hall as well. Robert Scott Jr. we could take out of Florida State. So I'm going to take Robert Scott Jr. here. That's another old lineman that's going to be helpful. He's going to be normal dev, but I still like it. And then last round 3 pick. Take another O-lineman, or we take whatever, maybe even another wide receiver wouldn't hurt either. But I do like the wide receivers we have, so you probably don't need to do that. If he wasn't so terrible, I would take him. Blake Freeland, Jason Kirkland. You got Troy Brown, Rashad Torrance. So this is going to be our lineup going into season number 2. I'm going to fix this, but Jones and Charles Leno are going to be the starting tackles. I don't understand why they're on the same side when they're the opposite position, but whatever. Scott's going to be your center. Torrance going to be the guard. Kendrick Green, Jalen Waddle, Robbie Anderson, Bijan Robinson, Marquise Brown, Tony Pollard. And defensively, it's kind of the same. Not much has changed. I'm going to put Jalen Carter over BJ Hill. But other than that, we're ready to go. We're going to still play this season, and we're going to hope our record is better than last year. So at the end of the season, we ended up finishing 10-7, which is much better than last year. We do draw the Chiefs in round 1. We lost in week 18 to lose the division to the New England Patriots, which is a little disappointing, because we could probably be very well hosting a home game, which we would be, obviously, and facing somebody else. We'd probably be playing the Broncos, who are 11-6, rather than the 13-4 Chiefs who have Kyle Pitts. But offense was 16th in NFL, which is way better than last year, which is a good sign. Defensively, 21st, so still not all that great. We had passing Zach Wilson, 30 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Bijan Robinson, 411 yards, 12 touchdowns, and Tony Pollard with 773. So it looks like Pollard was still the starting running back. Waddle, Marquise Brown, Robbie Anderson still had really good years. And defensively, sacks-wise, we had 9.5 from Sheldon Richardson, 5.5 from Lowry, 5 from Devin White, and then 3.5, 3.5, and then 3. So let's go look if Bijan Robinson is the starting running back, and then we can jump into this game. I feel like we have Robinson as a running back. It's going to help out a lot. They probably put Pollard back in as a starter, and yep, they did. Robinson, obviously, being superstar X Factor, I just want to start him right away. And yeah, they literally just changed everything for me. So that's so annoying. But whatever. I mean, we made the playoffs. How this is sitting right now currently. So I guess it works, right? Whatever, works for Madden. So Broderick Jones wasn't playing. So it was McGarry and Leno. That doesn't make a ton of sense, but it is what it is. So let's jump into our game. Going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go see what they're looking like at this point. Because, I mean, they are a good roster. So let's see if we have any chance here. So they have Kyle Pitts, Chris Jones, Minka Fitzpatrick, Cameron Hayward, Miles Sanders. Who's their quarterback, though? It is Desmond Ridder. Okay. This is going to be a tough matchup, but you know what? I'm up to the challenge. In Kansas City at Arrowhead, it is time to make something happen here. We got to get something to go. Let's go win a champ or playoff game. Up 7-0, start things off. Great start. They even it up. Desmond Ridder versus Zach Wilson. Who would have thought, right? 14-14. Can we... Okay, they get a field goal. Can we go score? We are going to do just that with another field goal. So it's a tie ball game. Get interception. Go up by a touchdown. Another nice field position. Kick another field goal. Up 10 right now. And we're going to go up a touchdown again. Another interception or something happened there. We got a turnover. Great field position. We've had good field position all game. And that's going to lead to us beating the Chiefs in the wild card round. You'd love to see it. Mahomes. So just when I thought I escaped Patrick Mahomes for one video, nope, I get to play him in the divisional round. They have him there on the Bengals, like I said. So let's come out here and see if we can find a way to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Bengals. We get interception by Devin White at the goal line, it looked like, but they're still going to go up 7-0 regardless. But we could tie it up here. We get a field goal instead. Good field position again. We take the lead. So our team is playing well in the playoffs. That's all you can really ask for at this point. 10-14 with 9 seconds left. We get the ball in the third quarter. Pass dropped by Isaiah Likely, and we can go take the lead. We do 17-14. They take it right back. In the third quarter, 17-21. I feel like we need a quick score here. Momentum definitely is kind of headed potentially towards the Bengals. They've thrown an interception, at least Mahomes has. And I'm going to look for a really nice gain. My offensive line is blocking nicely. So Marquise Brown, going to be a tight window, but we get that to go. 19-34 for Zach Wilson. We also still have Bijan Robinson, so I'm going to give him the ball a little bit here. Inside zone, and look at those gains there. Boom, just like that. That's a 10-yard run. He hasn't even been running the ball that crazy in this game. Thought maybe he'd be the one that's doing all the work right now, but I actually like Marquise Brown's route here. He's actually going to be wide open, I think, as long as I have the time, which I didn't. I didn't have time. I tried to throw it away, and it didn't let me. Damn, that's so annoying. Okay, let's go mesh spot. We're going to look for Jalen Waddle. We're going to need his speed here. Going to give him a chance. That is a bomb if I've ever seen one. And unfortunately, it's just not there. 3rd-and-26. The odds of us converting this, obviously, fairly slim. But we still have to give Waddle a chance. The man is quick. So, we'll definitely give him an opportunity as long as we can buy time. Zach Wilson definitely bombed it down there. So, I feel like we have time. And I just ran right into the pressure. That's my fault. On me. That's on me. Let's just... get out of here now. I don't really need a punt, so skip moment. They get the ball back, and they're going to take the touchdown lead because I am an idiot and decided to, not get a touchdown there. So, Marquise Brown, Jalen Waddle, we need a quick score because we're going to need the ball back 100%. So, I'm going to look for A here, and I just can't get the ball off. My offensive line is just getting killed right now. I'm hanging on to it too long. I'm waiting for these routes to develop, and I just really can't afford to do that right now. So I'm going to have A though. And what the hell was that? Are you serious? How does he throw it that bad? I click A and he throws it to the sideline. Not even close. It wasn't even literally wasn't even close. I'm giving Waddle a chance here. He actually has it. Good defense. Good defense. It was there, but just good defense. All right. Press coverage, Waddle and Marquise Brown. I need you. I'm going for it on 4th-and-16. Not ideal by any means. Marquise Brown giving you a chance. He's there. He is there. There we go. We get one we needed. That is a W throw by Zach Wilson. We needed that very badly. And now we can go ahead and try to punch this in. I don't even know the routes I'm running right now. So let me just scramble this because I don't even know what play I clicked. We have 3 timeouts, which is also going to be ideal here. Let's see if we can find a way to get out of here, though. Sale. I'm going to go with Sale. We need to find a quick touchdown. I'm going to look for Likely. I'm going to look for Jalen Waddle as well. And I do like Robbie Anderson's route. Those zig routes are definitely, pretty scary. But that is actually good defense. I don't even know why I threw that. I thought that was going to be man coverage and Robbie Anderson was going to just absolutely get away from him. But didn't work out that way. Looking for Robbie Anderson here again. Hopefully he can find the inside leverage here. I'm going to give Isaiah Likely a chance. And that was a very tight window. But we get it to go through. That's what we needed. And now my defense needs to stop. I'm going to come out here and play some defense. We need to stop on defense. We missed the extra point or something. I don't know what just happened there. We obviously know they're going to run the football. So let's just play man coverage. They're going to try to obviously not give us the ball back. I mean, if they throw it, GG's, but I don't imagine they throw the ball here. So let's just make sure. There we go. TFL to start things off. Love it. Let's just keep making sure they don't get anywhere running that football. I'm going to bring Lewisine up here. If they throw it, like I said, GG's to them, but I'm going to just keep making sure they don't go anywhere. Please get him down. Thankfully, he did not break that tackle. That could have been very bad if he did. And then would we bring a blitz or we just stay man coverage? I think we stay man coverage. Man coverage. Just going to keep guarding the run. I'm going to bring Jeremy Chin up as well. That way we kind of have another guy to stop the run and we can get the ball back. Oh, they run it. They run it. This isn't good. Actually, I have the... Oh, my goodness. No! No, I had the tackle. They threw the ball there. No way, man. I missed the tackle. I literally had him short of the sticks and it didn't... That is so heartbreaking. That is so heartbreaking. I don't think we have enough time to stop the clock. Unless if I get like a fumble here, which is not going to happen. Eckler is going to gain nice yardage and I can call my last time out. But I might have a little bit of time left on the clock. Like just a tad bit. But even then, they still might go for it. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough time. Let's see. I don't have another timeout. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough time. But we can try. But we have to make sure they don't get a first down. So they're going to drain the clock. And I think we have maybe just a little bit. I think there's going to be a little bit of time left on the clock. Just a little bit. Like barely any. But it gives us a chance still. We can throw a bomb with Zach Wilson. We might still be able... But we got to get the stop. There we go. We're there. We're there. We're there. There we go. Okay. We're going to have like 8 seconds left on the clock. Like literally 8 seconds. They're going to take it all the way down. Super sim. Got some play options. Play all offense. We should have like... Wait, what? I don't have... How did I not get the ball back? At least for one play. I hate this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.